Kendrick was put on this earth to heal all. Heal all. He wasn't trying to be prejudiced. He wasn't trying to discriminate. He was putting music out and Mr. Morale to heal all. Whether you're rich, you're poor, whether you're good, you're bad. I feel like Kendrick had put this music out to heal all, including your big D deviant. And when I say big D deviants, I don't mean like what you packing down there. I mean that the people that got that big mindset, that egotistical, narcissist mindset, they feel untouchable, they can't be stopped. Nobody can harm them. They could do whatever they want and get away with it, do anybody wrong. That's what I meant by big D deviants. And I feel like Kendrick Lamar has given people like you guys therapy. And if y'all would have listened to what he had said in Father Time, it probably could have made you a better person. And this goes for 3 people for right now, but it can definitely relate to a lot of people and a lot of big D deviants in the past, right? It can relate to a lot of people, right? Father Time can relate to Drake, R. Kelly, and P. Diddy. It can relate to those 3 main big D deviants. And it's crazy that those 3 people, Drake, R. Kelly, and P. Diddy, all have daddy issues. All have daddy issues. And what I mean by daddy issues is that either your daddy did you wrong in a certain way that you felt was wrong, your daddy was not even present in your life, or your dad was barely there. Either way, you got 3. These guys had daddy issues. R. Kelly didn't have his dad growing up. P. Diddy didn't have his. And Drake allegedly made it seem like he didn't have his growing up. He wasn't there for him. So 3 big D deviants have daddy issues. And all you had to do was listen to Kendrick Lamar, and you probably could have coped better. You probably could have been a better person. It's too late now. But I'm going to tell you how Kendrick Lamar tried to save you 3 dumb motherfuckers. Let's go.
Some therapy.
Real nigga need no therapy. Fuck you talking about?
You sound stupid as fuck.
Shit, everybody's stupid.
You see? It's already starting off the process to help out you big D deviants. How y'all don't feel like y'all needed therapy. How y'all good. Y'all don't got no, I'm not getting no therapy. I'm me. I'm me. I don't need no therapy. R. Kelly talked about how he wanted to do therapy after the allegations started coming out. After the allegations started coming out, now R. Kelly want to do therapy. Diddy, after the video, after him beating up, cats, now he want to do therapy. You should have already did therapy beforehand to try to save you. Drake, all you guys, you should have been did therapy. This dude, Kendrick Lamar, is talking to y'all through him, and he could have saved y'all.
I come from a generation of home invasions, and I got daddy issues, that's on me.
Stop right there. I think that's powerful right there. I got daddy issues, that's on me. That's my fault why I got daddy issues. Because in this one, Kendrick Lamar, dad was in his life. He was just it was like a tough love type of dad. Kendrick Lamar didn't see it in a way as tough love at the time. He saw it in a way as my dad is doing too much. He's pissing me off. I'm going to start doing my own thing. And he felt like he had daddy issues where it really wasn't issues. My dad was just showing me tough love. I didn't see it at the time. But how I received it in a negative way, and I became this type of person. I received my daddy issues this way, that's on me, and became this. Does it ring a bell? Drake, Diddy, P. Diddy and Kelly. Does it ring a bell? That not having this or somebody being rough like this ended up making me become this. That's on me. Go ahead.
That man knew a lot, but not enough to keep me past them streets.
That man knew a lot, but not enough to keep me past them streets. My dad tried to give me the knowledge to stay out of the streets, but I had daddy issues. I wasn't seeing it as that way. I wanted to do my own thing. This dude pissing me off. I'm gonna do my own thing. I was in them 4 walls. I was in that house, and my habits buried deep. Whatever habit you taught me to be like in that house, that was buried deep. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not listening to you.
But not enough to keep me past them streets. My life is a plot, twisted from directions that I can't see.
Twisted from directions that I can't see. My life is a plot. I don't know who I am, really. I don't know who I am. I don't know what direction I'm going. I'm twisted. I'm all over the place. I don't know what I'm actually am or what I'm actually doing. My life is a plot. twisted directions that I can't even see. I don't even know where I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I don't even know what type of career I'm supposed to do. I don't know what type of path I'm supposed to take. Directions twisted all over the place, and that's on me. But continue, my bad.
Daddy issues all across my head. Told me fuck a foul, I'm teary-eyed. Wanna throw my hands, I won't think out loud.
Daddy being rough with him when they playing basketball. His daddy following him, hitting the ball across his head. He getting teary-eyed, he getting mad, but he keeping it safe. He want to fight his dad, but keeping the side of his head. Tough love right now.
A foolish pride. If I lose again, won't go in the house. I stayed outside, laughing with my friends. They don't know my life.
Foolish pride. If I lose to my dad again, the person I resent, if I lose to my dad again, I'm not even going in the house. If he beat me in basketball again, I'm not even going in the house. I'm chilling with the homies out there doing my other stuff, doing my wild stuff I'm out there doing, right? And that foolish pride can relate to Drake, R.Kelly, P. Diddy. Foolish pride with daddy issues and don't like taking losses very well. Do not like taking losses. Foolish pride. We gonna continue how it gets real spooky in a minute.
Daddy issues made me learn losses. I don't take those well. Mama said that boy is exhausted. He said go fuck yourself.
Daddy issues made me learn that I don't take losses well. But if it got anything to do with me losing, I don't never these big D deviants. And I don't want to, put Kendrick Lamar in the category of a big D deviant. I think that he's speaking from a different truth. But the way he's speaking is also therapy for the guys that didn't have their dads, or their dad was very aggressive with them, or their dad treated them wrong, or they got abused, whatever. I think Kendrick is giving a nice therapy session for other people, but I'm really mainly talking about the three deviants, the big D deviants, the big D. I'm so sorry.
Life's a bitch. You could be a bitch or step out the margin. I got up quick.
Come on, that's that tough love. The mother's trying to be more sympathetic, like, hey, he did enough. He's exhausted. He like, nah, get out of here with that. If he want to give up right now, he gonna give up in life. He better get up, or he gonna be a girl. He gonna be a woman. If he don't get up, he better get up. Don't be a P word, not a woman. Don't be a P word. Get your butt up and get back to work. Get back to this tough love I'm giving you. If you try to give up now, you're gonna give up in life. So go ahead.
Watching baskets and falling backwards, trying to keep balance. Oh, this the part where mental stability meets talent.
The mental stability meets talent. And a lot of people, a lot of athletes out there may have the talent to be great, but they don't have the mentality. That's why it's different from the Kobe's, the LeBrons, the freaking Michael Jordans. They have the mental mind state to be great. People can jump as high as Jordan, be as strong as LeBron, be as finesse like Kobe, but if they don't have that mental mindset, then you're going to be a regular player. Probably not even going to make it to the league. You got to have sure you have the mental stability and the talent together. Go ahead.
Practice tactics we learn together. Sore losers forever. Daddy issues.
Daddy issues. This is the part where he make me look like a punk, make me feel like I'm shouldn't be this nice guy. He breaks my humility. It's this tough love tactic that Kendrick Lamar was growing up as. He thought that this was like a bad thing. That you're beating me down. You're throwing freaking basketballs at my face. I'm getting all teary-eyed. You're not telling me to a good job or nothing like that. You just being so hard on me, and I'm getting this tough love. And even though you feel like you may have thought you was doing the right thing for me, I thought that you was being an evil person, and I actually went away from that. So I got my own daddy issues with you, but come on, continue.
I got daddy issues, that's on me. Looking for I love you, really empathizing for my relief.
Looking for I love you, but I rarely get that. I wanted to get a I love you finally for my relief. And this is what happens when you add in them deviants. Looking for that I love you, but never get it from your dad. Looking for that I love you from your dad, but never get it. Right? This is the daddy issues. This is what's making me feel so much resentment towards my dad or not having one. Looking for that love, that I love you, but never get it from another man, letting that another powerful figure that you want to look up to or you never had. Looking for that I love you and you never get it. That's pretty damaging for you. And that's why you talk about how I got daddy issues, but that's on me. This whole time I thought my dad was being evil. He was showing me tough love. I couldn't see it at that time when I was young.
A child that grew accustomed, jumping up when I scrape my knee. Cause if I cried about it, he surely tell me not to be weak.
He's saying, hey, I was accustomed, if I hurt myself, get up, be a man. If I was hurting myself, get up, be a man. Be a man. This is what my daddy taught me. Don't do that sucker stuff. Don't be laying down crying. Get up, be a man. That's what my dad taught me. But, you know, just continue.
Never express myself. Man should never show feelings. Being sensitive never helped.
Never express myself. I had my daddy issues. My dad taught me to never express myself. My dad told me to be this hardcore, stone cold. Hey, don't show no emotions. Don't show no feelings. Don't tell nobody how you feeling. And it's going to play a key role when I talk about how these deviants should have listened to this for therapy. My dad taught me how to be this way, where I'm not going to show no freaking pain. I'm not going to show no freaking emotion towards nobody. I'm keeping my head. I'm by myself in this. I'm by myself in this. I don't want nobody's support. I don't need nobody's support. I got me. That's me. Continue.
Go get your money, son. Protect yourself. Trust nobody. Only your mama know.
Protect yourself. Never trust nobody. Only your mama know. Drake, P.Diddy R.Kelly only had their mothers, allegedly for Drake. The dad said he was there for Drake, but we looking at two different perspectives. The dad can say he was there and he always talked to him or always been around, and Drake said he wasn't. So we don't know what perspective to believe, but we gonna just talk about only trust your mom and them. Protect yourself. Don't trust nobody else. Only your mom and them. And what do these deviants, what do these three big D deviants do? They care about their mom. They praise their mom. And as long as they have their mom as they figured that protective source, that protective woman, they don't show no love to other women. They can't show no empathy or no type of, moral compass and try to see women as something that they want and praise and need to care for because they got their mom. They only trust their mom. They trust no other woman. And you see why these big D deviants, three of the big D deviants out here are not married, in their 50s and 60s, still running around doing wild parties. Wild parties in your 50s and your 60s is crazy. Having all these allegations. Why are these the ones with the daddy issues having all the crazy allegations, right? It's kind of, and it's more. It's more. I'm gonna let the video play, but daddy issues, you only trust your mom. You only trust your mom, so you don't trust nobody else. You don't give women your trust. You don't give your girlfriend your trust, your wife. You're not going to give nobody else your trust, and that's why these divas run around doing all this wild stuff.
This made relationships seem cloudy, never attached to none. So if you took some likings around me, I might reject the love.
My relationships has been cloudy. If you took some likings if you took some likings around me, I reject the love. Does this not still correlate with the deviants? Rejecting the love. Relationships all cloudy with me. I only trust my mom. No woman can be nowhere near my mom. I only trust my mom. This is therapy for y'all. I'm just telling y'all what's therapy for. It could be therapy for a lot of people, but it's definitely therapy for the three deviants. I only trust my mom. I don't want no woman even being close to my mom on that similar pedestal. So for that reason, I treat all women dirty. I treat them like meat. I don't make them, they're not on the same level as my mom. I don't want them to be close to my life. I don't trust none of you women. If you like me, I don't care. I'll reject the love. My bad, but back to what I was saying, how these deviants do not appreciate women. They only trust their mother. So the way they treat women are so wrong. They abuse them. They don't see them as, anybody to have a great relationship with, try to build with. They don't care about none. That's why they're not married. They up there be partying mad long and well into their 60s and 70s. They just don't see woman as the same because they only trust one woman. But go back. Come on.
I don't give a fuck. What's the narrative? I am that nigga.
You see? Do you see the therapy? Do you see the therapy? If you would have listened to Kendrick, you could have probably been a better person. I don't care about the narrative. I am not. No matter what I do, no matter what you tell me I am, these guys are omnipresent. They want to let you be known. They want to let it be known that I am that guy. I don't care about all your allegations against me. I'm out here still. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. My dad wasn't around. Whatever. I'm the man now. I'm the man in the house. I'm that dude. My mom thinks so. So if my mom thinks so, I don't care about what y'all say. I'm that guy. But regardless, I'm the man. Go ahead.
When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do.
Come on! When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. All that fighting y'all was doing. All that exposing y'all was doing, the past with Kanye and Drake, all that exposing y'all was doing. You had Pusha T expose my damn family, and Pusha T was from Kanye West camp, and it's like we was going back and forth doing all those blow for blows, coming at each other. Then all of a sudden, y'all on stage together hugging again. Y'all on stage together hugging, and it confused Kendrick. Like, yo, I'm not as mature as I think I should be, because if anybody exposed me in that way, I'm never talking to you ever again. But somehow Drake and Kanye got over it. And he's like, yo, that's confusing to me, because I got more healing to do, because I won't be talking to neither one of you. If y'all did to each other, to me, I would never talk to none of y'all. Because my dad told me not to show no emotion. My dad taught me not to show no emotion, no feelings to nobody, don't care about nothing, cut anybody off. Cut my Grammy off if you don't see how I see it.
Egotistic, zero giving fucks, and to be specific, need assistance with the way I was brought up. What's the difference?
Come on! Yo, this dude Kendrick tried to save y'all. He tried to save Drake, Diddy, and freaking R.Kelly. You egotistic, no giving, no F's given, zero F's given. Realized I needed assistance on the way I was brought up. I needed somebody to help me realize that I was damaged. I needed a Whitney to help me realize I was damaged. I needed this. Whitney is trying to tell me, yo, why you don't give a F about this? Why you don't give a F about that? You out here cheating. You out here doing whatever you want to do. You didn't know who you were. You was egotistical. You was a narcissist. You ain't have no fucks given. You ain't care who you did wrong. You ain't care about none of that. I'm not putting Kendrick on the same level as the deviants, but I'm saying that Kendrick's out here giving out therapy for y'all. Like, yo, the reason why you act like this, the reason why you acting like you don't care about no girl and no woman and no help is because you got daddy issues. I'm trying to help you out right now. But what you need to overcome that daddy issue is probably that strong woman to tell you that, yo, you was damaged when you was damaged growing up, but I'm here to help you. I'm here to let you know you need therapy. I'm here to help you, like, help make you stronger. He didn't know he needed that at the time, and that's why he explained it on Mr. Morale. This is why it's therapy for you three deviants. You three big D deviants.
Heart is made of stone, and your mind is made of gold, and your tongue is made of sword, but it may weaken your soul.
Yo, what? Your heart is made of stone. You cold-blooded. You don't care. You don't got no feelings here. You don't care who you do wrong. Heart is made of stone, but your mind is gold, and your tongue is a sword. Your tongue is a weapon. You think like nobody else think. Your mind is made of gold. The way you think, money comes out of it. The way your ideas are, you just make the best. You have the greatest ideas. You know how to be successful. You know how to think your way to be successful. You have the greatest ideas, and you know how to persuade the people with your mouth. Your mouth is a sword. Your mouth is a weapon. You know how to persuade people. You know how to persuade people in bad ways or good ways. You could be a motivational speaker on how to persuade them, or you could be you know what I mean? The same way that Diddy might have to persuade somebody when he wants stuff done, or Drake or R. Kelly. You got a sword as a weapon, but you don't have no soul. What does it all cost? What does it cost to have a great mind? What does it cost to have a great mind and you able to persuade the people through mouth, but you got no soul? You just got this emptiness behind you. You can't show affection. You can't show passion towards any other human being. You don't care about nothing around you. You don't care about who you destroy or who you F over. Including Drake. Lil Wayne was your man. What you do? Mess with his girl while he's in jail. And not even deal with her. You just keep moving on. Going from girl to girl, doing girls dirty, doing that minor stuff. Same with R. Kelly, same with Diddy, messing up relationships, doing people dirty, doing that wild, foul stuff. You lose your soul. You lost your soul. You got the great mind to think of great ideas and be successful. You got the mouth to persuade people, but then you lost your soul. You lost the way to feel affection towards people. And that's a dangerous thing when you lose affection, when you don't have no sympathy for nobody. It's emptiness. That means that you'll do anything and you'll harm anyone. Kendrick tried to save y'all. It's too late.
Learn shit about being a man in disguise as being gangster.
Huh? My dudes don't got no guy. They grow up overcompensating, basically growing up and saying like, yo, I'm good. Even though I ain't had no dad and I was struggling and I don't need that, man. I'm good. I'm tough out here. I'm out on the streets doing what I gotta do. I'm tough out here. I'm gangster now. Making it seem like they trying to belittle the fact that their dad wasn't around. I'm tough out here. I don't need that, man. I'm good. I'm good on my own. I can do bad all by myself. I never needed that, man. You did. You did. It hurt, and them deviants is going through it too.
For telling me to take off the gloves, cause everything he didn't want was everything I was. Until
Come on, he said he loved his dad for telling him to take off the gloves. He realized that his dad this whole time was trying to save him, trying to make him be like good at sports, give him a sport route. That's why he's probably, being really aggressive when it came to playing basketball, fouling him, telling him stop crying, get up off the ground. Nobody gonna freaking feel empathy for you while you freaking up there whining and crying, get up and be a man. He probably didn't see it at the time. He had daddy issues thinking that this dude was just being evil to me. But in actuality, his dad tried to save him. His dad tried to save him to be exactly what he became. He ain't wanting to be out there growing in the streets and doing all that gang violence. He tried to give him a different path, but he showed him tough love that way. Kendrick Lamar didn't receive the tough love in that manner. But, he realizes now, like, damn, that's on me. I had daddy issues, but that was my fault.
I figured it out without a father. I salute you. May your blessings be neutral to your toddlers.
Come on. So everybody that figured it out without a father, to my people that actually did figure it out, because it's not to say that everybody that has daddy issues ended up, being them deviants. You probably figured it out, got through it, and you end up being a better person still. It happens. It just happens how you built. People just built different. And he's just saying, just please be neutral to your toddler. Be neutral the same way, even though you didn't grow up with your dad, make sure that your toddler do. Be neutral. Do this. Don't try to use your past and then it correlates to how you be a parent. You know what I mean? Because you ain't have your parent, don't make you worse of a parent for your own kids. So that was kind of powerful too.
Till then, let's give the women a break. Grown men with daddy issues.
Grown men with daddy issues. It's crucial. Another mistake. You big 3D deviants, another mistake. It's crucial. Grown men with daddy issues. Give the woman a break. What does he mean by give the woman a break? The woman that y'all keep doing wrong, the woman y'all freaking abuse and cheat on, give the woman a break. They stressed out. They stressed out trying to make you a better person. They stressed out trying to make you be this guy. They see that you this guy. They see that you are a better person. You don't see in yourself that you a better person. Give the woman a break. You stress her out. You cheat on her. You abuse her. You beat on her. And she's up there like, why? Why me? This is the therapy for all you big 3D deviants out there. The big 3D deviants. This is your therapy that y'all all missed out on. If you listen to it, you probably could have put that mirror and it could have mirrored yourself that Kendrick Lamar tried to save y'all. Try to save y'all, let y'all know why the reason that you are the way you are. Kendrick Lamar try to tell you this is why you are this way. You can't show no love and compassion towards women because of your daddy issues. You only put your trust into one woman, the woman that was there for you while I was growing up, the woman that brought you into this world, and the woman that was only there for you in this world. You only see her as this type of a weird relationship where that's your only prize. So as long as your mother's fine, every other woman you're going to do dirty. You're going to do every other woman dirty because you fell in love with your mom. You fell in love with your mom at a young age, and you probably saw your mom as this, even though she's older than me, I love her. So that's where you big D deviants out there. This is not for anybody else, any other grown man out there with daddy issues. I'm not putting that all on you either. I'm putting that on the deviants. You probably really don't see that age is a number. You probably saw I fell in love with my mom at her age, so I don't care if I'm talking to, a lesser aged woman. I fell in love with my mom at my age, so why can't I talk to this young girl at this age? You don't see your mind being so foul. You can't see what you do wrong because how you was raised as far as not having your dad around. You just can't see it. You can't see that you're egotistical. You can't see that you feel like you that dude. Nobody can touch you. This narcissist mindset. You got nothing. Nobody can harm you. Nothing can touch you. Nobody can tell you what to do. I do whatever I want, and I'm going to treat women how I want to. That's why all them deviants and somebody else, it's more. You can go back to the 80s. We could, if it apply, if the shoe fits, wear it. We can make it go back to the 80s, the 90s. I'm not going to say no name. But it's some other megastars out there that have daddy issues, and it's kind of wild that the ones with the daddy issues is the ones with the allegations. It's hard to keep ignoring the ones with the daddy issues is the ones with the allegations. It's hard to keep ignoring that. The abusers do the abusing. Not all the time. It's not always all the case, but the abusers now was abused back then or whatever. I'm not saying it's always the case, but I'm just putting it out there that Kendrick Lamar tried to give y'all therapy. He tried to save y'all. And that's why Father Time and Meet the Grams is so many times where Kendrick out here is talking to Drake in a way of, I know who you are. Dennis, start talking to Dennis. You raised a horrible person, Dennis. Listen, talking to Dennis. Drake grew up saying Dennis wasn't around, using Dennis for profit. And that's why, yo, Dennis, you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper. Your son used you as a way to come up in the game. Your son used you to come up in the game and see as, hey, I'm going to use my black side for everybody to make me sell my records. It's going to sell when I say my daddy's not around. Dennis say I'm around. Well, you need to get for more paper and more paper because Drake ended up being famous by putting you through the loop. It's more to it. It's a lot more going on, but I'm just saying how Kendrick Lamar tried to save R.Kelly, Diddy, and Drake, and some more. You could go back. Y'all can go do your information yourself and find out how many people have daddy issues. The artists out there with daddy issues also are the artists out there with the weird allegations. Look it up yourself. I won't say no names. I got a couple more to say, but I won't say no names. Kendrick tried to save you. I also wanted to say big shout out to my brother. He the one that gave me the idea to talk about it. He said, sounds like Drake needs to listen to Mr. Morale album. Phenom 8319. That's my brother. I got a great support system that, you know, they give me ideas. They let me know what to talk about. Everything I research is not all me. I got my brothers to help me out. They be sending me clips. You supporters out there, y'all help me out, and y'all always keep me on top of my game. So I always love that y'all send me clips and let me know what's going on with the world, because it makes it easier for me to find content. But yeah, my brother gave me the idea, and I said, hey, since you're not gonna make a YouTube video on your own, matter of fact, we should hashtag Phenom, where's your YouTube channel at? Since you don't make a YouTube channel on your own to, you know, express these ideas, I will express them for you. But it was originally his idea, and I started going back and saying, yo, damn, Drake, Diddy, and R.Kelly could have definitely benefited off of listening to the Mr. Morale album. But yeah, again, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to me. I'm out. Bye.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.